Okay. It says we're live. All right. Hey, My Granny's Garden and Homestead Fresh and uh, Gail Southern Living and Life with Belinda and Chuck. You all should have gotten some sort of an email or a copy of the stream so that you can come up here. So anyway, we are thankful. We are thankful. We're doing this because it's a give back. We are thankful for.
Don't forget to look at the camera, not
our
your screen.
viewers. I know. I'm looking over here. It's hard.
You gotta look
We
at
are
the camera.
thankful for.
There's where they are.
Our viewers. That's where we're all. He'll do a good job at doing that, and I'll probably be looking over this way most of the time.
And I've got my hot chocolate here, made with extra little bit of half and half mixed in with the hot chocolate. Oh,
I have water.
So this is Lisa, Yogi Hollow Farm.
Hi. Hello,
So
everybody.
The other people are coming up or not. They might be coming up in the stream. My Alabama Farm Life, Kathleen, she is she's not coming up, but she's going to be here. MB Heritage, if you want to come up and talk about your channel and that if you want to, you can.
oh, just anybody.
They're the ones that are in the
collabers.
Yeah, in the collab. So
Yeah, or we give all the paintings to somebody else if you don't. Yeah. There weren't enough
Our
people
Home,
in the
Our
collab
Life.
for one prize, so everybody gets one.
Mennonite Farmhouse. She was a semi-finalist.
For my channel.
You're
Some of
semi-finalist.
those are oil. You shouldn't have those stacked up. Oh, no, they aren't oil. The oil ones are old. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, these aren't oil. Hi, Jim.
Some of them are. But that's old.
Cynthia's Crafts and More.
Cynthia.
So I don't know if these other ladies are coming up, but you might as well tell them about your channel. Lisa was one of the collaborators in this that was giving back to her viewers.
Yep. And we thank you so much for hosting this collaboration and for inviting us, because we were thrilled to be a part of it. We really love the idea of giving back to our subscribers because, as you know, they give us so much support and we wouldn't be where we are without them. And it's just what a beautiful community. On our channel, it's myself and my husband, Ryan. The going joke about my husband, Ryan, because he's not a social media guy, is I hide him places. So people often question his existence, but he does exist. He's in the video.
Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Basically it's our homesteading journey starting in 2020 and where we are now. And a couple of things we focus on is repurposing and thrifty homesteading, but making it functional and built to last versus temporary. Also, lots of collaborations we try to be involved in when we can. And, you know, all the things we do homesteading, you know, we raise all of our meat. So the only thing we don't raise is beef, but we do raise all our meat. And so we just share what we're doing. We vlog, we do some how-tos and stuff like that.
And
food preservation too.
A small acreage.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, because I was having a bit of stage fright there, which is weird for me. But I couldn't think of the last one. How bad is that? As you can tell, I'm pretty genuine. But yes, it's all about small use of land. So we have a 2-acre farm, and we had over 80 plus animals here this year. And I know sometimes people hear that and they think, oh my gosh, they must have been popping out of the seams, but we did it in a smart way. We had a lot of poultry and game birds. We have Kuni pigs that we bred this time for the first year. We have Norman, our new meat pig. So just a lot of good animal antics going on.
And you, the first time you raised your own turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yep. We hatched out. We had breeding turkeys, and we did raise 5 meat turkeys this year. And we also had one of our males that was causing issues in the coop. So he was our Thanksgiving turkey. And we thank him for
the
it.
rebellious one.
We ate the rebellious one first. I will admit that. Homesteading life, that's how it goes.
I have a question. Do you send the animals off for slaughter and dressing?
We have in the past for pigs, because we had 2 pigs that were about 600 pounds total. So we did. However, that is increasingly becoming a major, major issue. So the answer is, if we are lucky enough to find somebody to process it, we will moving forward for a pig. However, all the other animals are processed by us.
Okay.
Chickens, pheasants, turkeys.
And kind of a frozen tundra where they live.
Yeah, we are in the Black Hills of South Dakota. We are at over 5,300 feet elevation. So it may say that, it is raining here.
So you don't even need a refrigerator.
Exactly. Right now, I think we're actually at a very balmy temperature. I think it's 17, but it's a lot colder by the feel.
Yeah, they use the refrigerator to keep things warm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Keep them from freezing.
Exactly.
And you started the different kind of gardening inside. You were tell them a little bit about that.
Sure. So growing vegetables is challenging here. And we've talked about that a lot. This was our 3rd and most amazing year for us. And when people hear amazing, they think I have tons of pounds of tomatoes. I have about 9 pounds of tomatoes, but that is super successful for us because usually snow and frost hits before they blush. So we have a greenhouse, but also indoors, what Joy was talking about is we were doing Kratky hydroponics. And that's a passive system, no filters needed, just fertilizer, water, a bucket with a net basket and a plant and some grow lights, and you're good to go. So
and a pump.
No pump for Kratky.
There's different kind of hydroponics.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. This is a passive system, so there's no pump. So what you do is you continually add water as it evaporates, and that way you're adding the oxygen to the water and the aeration when you add the new water.
Uh-huh. Some people put fish in there too. Do you have any edible fish in there?
I do not, but yes, they do. And they also add fish to animal stock tanks because they eat the algae. But I've heard also that sometimes they go out there and the fish are no longer there because the cows have eaten them.
Well, that makes for a tasty milk.
You go to get a drink, and the next thing you know, you had a little snack.
Oh, tuna milk.
Yeah, but it's we love it here. We're really excited about how much we've grown since 2020. We started with 12 laying hens or laying chickens, and again this year, it's just we had a lot of animals here, so we're real excited. And we usually take advantage of the warmer months to have all the production underway for meat, and then we scale back to just the animals. We overwinter for the colder season because it's just very challenging to have that many animals because we don't have the power to get out to water heaters to keep the water flowing. So a good example is we have we have extension cords everywhere, and that's just not what we choose to do for safety. But what we're doing is very safe because we have a GFI outlet. We use locking extension cords to get to the barns that we have. But if we had to get to the back 2 acres, that would be completely unsafe.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Trouble. Well, she just left. Oh, she went in the other room.
Hello, Chuck.
It's good to see you, Lisa. Good to see you, Joy, Donny.
Hi. Wow. So we're just learning how cold it is in the Black Hills of North Dakota, and that this is where you go in order for no one to mess with you and to live your life undisturbed because no one else wants to go there.
No, I don't. We live in South Mississippi, so we don't have to we don't have to deal with that too much.
Yep.
Ever.
Yeah, you got gators to keep people away from your property, right?
We do have alligators. We sure do. Not so many right here where I'm at, but not too far away from us. Y'all leaving? All right. Love y'all.
Hi.
Yep.
Hi.
I'm sorry. My daughter had come by, and my little man was, he didn't want me to put him down.
Aw.
So that's why I was running a little bit late.
And Chuck is a pastor, by the way.
Yep. I can't remember how many years now. How old are you, Charity? 29 years.
29 years. Thumbs up.
I got to ask Charity. It's the
I think
same.
all Christian women are 29, aren't they?
Not real sure.
So you want to tell him something about your channel?
Our channel is just about us. We have a little bit of everything. We have a little gardening. We have a little canning. We have a little cooking. We have a little just everyday life. We have some singing, music. Just life with Glenn and Chuck. That's about all we do down here.
Hunting.
When
Do you make anything homemade?
I do. Every now and then I got a wood lathe, and I basically turn just basically like deer calls and turkey calls and stuff like that on it. I've done a few other things. I've done some like a little handle for a maul for one of my church members needed it, and so I've done stuff like that and just little odd and end things. But I'm not the very best at it. I just like playing with it.
Yeah. Lisa's got eggs for sale.
Hey, we got chickens. And right now, mine are laying. I think every one of them's laying. I've got 6 hens, and I think I've got 8 with my 2 little bandies, but they're hit and miss.
You have rabbits, don't you?
And I got some rabbits. Yeah, I got some. I'm learning all kinds of things about myself, aren't I?
Hey, Joy had to remind me too. Don't feel bad.
And I've got a greenhouse that's not. Actually, it's just a frame. I got to go get some wood, to set it up, and then get the plastic to go over it. So I still got a lot of work to do on it, but I really am excited about that. Lisa has sold me on the idea of a greenhouse.
It's going to be a lot different for you than it is for me. No, the reason why I say that is because to control the heat and the humidity, with me, it was easy. There's no humidity, so I had to add it. And when it got really hot in there during the day, all I had to do was open it up and it would be just fine. But I think with you, with all the hot weather, you're going to have to do a little finagling.
Well, the way I figured it, I'm just going to do it like to try and protect some things through the winter if I can. And also to get things started, my seedlings and stuff, because I don't have room inside in the house. We've got wall-to-wall junk. We got literally wall-to-wall.
Cast iron pans are not junk.
You don't consider those junk?
Right.
No, those are, what do you call those? Priceless items.
At Dollywood, they have
Collector item.
They have a cast iron apple pie thing. It's huge though. I mean, it's
$220.
Yeah, and it comes with the apple pie that is like really huge.
8 inches thick.
Yeah, and it's a big pie though. I don't know how big it is, but it's a big cast iron.
It's about 26-inch pan.
Yeah,
and you get to keep the pan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's $220.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I had one that was big like that. It had been 26 inches or so because it was just humongous. And I didn't, at that time, I didn't have anywhere to put it. I moved it from this place to that place for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And I never used it because it was so big. And I finally just give it away. And I hate, well, I'm not sad I give it away, but I still like to at least hang it on my wall.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed though, as I'm getting older, I love the cast iron, but man, they are heavy.
Aren't they though?
So like,
Yeah, you can pop a bone off your wrist. You can pop a bone out of your wrist trying to lift a cast iron pan. Be careful.
No kidding, Donnie. I have one where it has, you know, the pan on the bottom and then a pan sits on the top as a cover. And if you go to move that while it's full, that thing is heavy.
Oh yeah.
Got to have a handle on both sides.
Yeah.
I actually popped a bone out of my wrist lifting a cast iron pan.
Oh wow.
And the doctor just kind of put his thumbs on it and jerked my wrist, and it popped back in.
Oh.
Oh. And
That
I saw that Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life said they're a pain to clean. Kathleen, I used to think the same thing until I learned what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
And it was number one, you have to have a good seasoning, layers of seasoning on it. And then I bought a kit off of, you know, that famous shopping place that has the chain link scrubber. It has the scraper. It has the brush. It has a couple other things. I don't even need soap with it. And all I have to do is go in there with that scraper and that chain. It's like a round link of chain. I can't remember what you call it, but I scrub it, piece of cake. Everything comes clean.
I've never had too much trouble with mine. I mean, as far as cleaning them, just dump whatever's in there out and then run it under. I run mine under real hot water, as hot as it can get.
Yep.
And then just brush it out, and it's good to go.
And Saf Stitch said it. It is a chainmail. Thank you. But yeah, that's all I do. And then I rub it down with coconut oil again, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. Ours, I've got a couple actually that I probably need to re-season. But just, over time and misuse.
You threaten your life.
So, Kicking It said that his granny would threaten their life if they washed hers.
That's right.
Hey, Kicking It Country. We used to live near them.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
What in the
some.
world? Y'all used to live down, aren't they like in Kentucky or something? Or
Now, Kicking It is in North Carolina.
Yeah,
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Western North Carolina.
Mhm.
Okay.
He actually lives close to the
Beechwood Mountain.
Yeah,
Where the
he lives
Oz.
close there, where the Land of Oz theme
Yep.
park thing is at. He lives really close to there.
Yep.
And MB Heritage lives in North Carolina as well. But you live near, or did you live in Asheville or near Asheville, Lisa?
We lived in Spruce Pine first, and then we lived in Leicester, right outside of Asheville.
So
Now,
is
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Homestead Fresh and my Granny's Garden and Gail Southern Living. I emailed you all a link if you do want to come up and talk a little bit about your channels, because they were in the collab as well. And then MB Heritage I sent on Messenger, but I don't know if he'll come up or not right now. My Alabama Farm Life was in it too. Oh, there's Viola. There she is. There's my.
Hello, Miss Viola.
Bye.
And My Alabama Farm Life has relatives at her house right now, so she's not coming up. But she's in the chat.
How
So
many
Viola-
channels did the collab?
There were 7 that did it. There were more people that were going to do it, but I was explaining to Lisa earlier, there were the channels that ended up with COVID. And so they were dealing with that for a length of time. And then some others that had some financial things, pressing things coming up. So they weren't able to do it. But we appreciate everyone that did. Viola, do you want to talk a little bit about your channel?
Oh, my channel is very, very small. I don't have animals. I don't have chickens. I don't have cows. I don't have ducks. All backyard garden. I have collard greens. I have spinach.
You have vegetarian.
No. My yard is not large enough to have animals. I don't have chickens, no. But I do have veggies. I have lettuce out there. What else I do? I planted onions. I have a couple of tomato plants that's growing. And that's pretty much it. Just the gardening part of it.
Now you're down in Florida. How close did the hurricane come toward your property?
Well, I'm in Central Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So the hurricane, it somewhat passed us, but we got a lot of flooding. Well, depends on, and we had a lot of flooding in the streets and a lot of trees and limbs down. Nicole, it did not flood as much as it did with Ann, but our downtown area, it was flooded. Even the river, we have St. John River that passed through Sanford, not far from Orlando. Most everyone knows Orlando or Daytona. I'm in between the two. But we do have St. John's River flow through us, and that did overflow and flood some of the streets downtown area. Yeah,
flooding is a big thing in Florida. Whenever the tropical storms come in, it doesn't even have to be a hurricane. It's just a lot of rain, because those storms bring a lot of rain.
Yeah. I'm about probably 4, 5, 6 hours where it really did a lot of damage. But where I live, there were a lot of down limbs. I did not lose electrical, and so that was good. But the first it did flood our street, but it did not come. It came close to my door, but not inside. So that was good.
Yeah, the Lord protected you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. She's a praying lady. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You tell the earth to open its mouth and swallow that water and keep it away from you.
Well, if you looked at my backyard, that's exactly what it did. Because I didn't have any flooding in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can answer a question. I'm typing a.
Oh, passing it over to me. I am
I'm typing a
doing
question.
some original paintings, and I've got a couple paintings that I've got to make copies of before I put them in the mail because they really came out good. And looking forward to sending these originals off to people and be glad, want them to be shared.
That's beautiful.
And, I'm doing the
Beautiful
nighttime sky with the stars. Some of them, only one has the moon. That's the only one with the moon, and the Star David. The Bethlehem star. And just I'm not doing the snowman looking at the person. I'm having them look at the star. So because it's not about the snowman, it's about the star. And if even snowmen know about the star, we need to know.
Mhm.
You know, so kind of using it as a witnessing tool and putting it up for people to. So what we've done is we've numbered the paintings 1 to 7 for our 7 collaborators, and then we
Yeah.
don't know who's going to get which
That's
one.
a surprise. We didn't tell you.
Oh.
Of this size paintings, some of them are that direction, some of them are this direction. So he'll have 7, and he'll put a number on the back of them. So each one of you are going to get
A chance at the wheel.
going to get a painting. Each one of you collaborators are going to get a painting. So this is some of them. He's going to do a couple more.
Those are beautiful.
How incredibly sweet. They are beautiful.
Yes.
We wanted to thank you all. This was our way to thank you all for joining in the collab. Those are some of the for the collaborators.
And that's my favorite one right
This one.
there. I'm gonna hold that closer. That is my favorite one. The
Love it.
lighting and the stars and everything came out just right.
So you're not going to know which one you're going to get. You'll just pick a number, and then whatever number's on the back, he'll just write a number. He won't even look, and whatever one. Then you'll be surprised when you
prejudice.
get it.
So we
Yeah.
can't ask you the number of like any of the ones you showed us, huh?
Right.
It'll be a surprise.
But
That's
you
what Chuck was
always read the notes
thinking.
yourself.
No, I'll be tickled to death to get any numbers good with me.
I know.
I think that's very talented. I'm at the bottom. I was the baby. And so by the time it got to me, all the arty stuff, it had already been used up in my family. So I didn't get any of that.
Yeah. You find the baby of the family is the most creative because he's always got the leftovers. So he has to make his own.
Well, I always tell them the good looks settled at the bottom, but all that art stuff didn't.
I guess I left
Yeah,
out
I
being
wasn't-
the baby, but a girl. So
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, I would like to say thank y'all for letting us join and be a part of this. It's really when you reached out, it touched my heart that the purpose behind it, everything that y'all had it meant for. That spoke to my heart, and I appreciate you.
Mhm.
Appreciate you letting us join in on it. Sure do.
Well, that's why we made the paintings too, because it was like it was about giving. So we wanted to be giving back to those who joined us that wanted to be a giver, which all of you then wanted to be a giver back to your viewers. I talk with my hands.
We means me, by the way.
Because he did the paintings.
You guys just have such
and be
big
excited
hearts.
because next year will not be this small. So this individual attention and everything, we're glad to do it because after a while we're going to be too busy. So by
he
next
just think if there was a lot of people in, he might not have the time to make all the paintings, but he'd have to do them all year.
I'll just do one or two and then make 50 copies.
No, you'll have to get started January 1st.
No. No. I get started about 8:00 and I finish at 9:30.
Nice.
He's talking about his live stream because on Storyteller Donny on his channel, he does these paintings on their live streaming on Tuesday nights at 8.
Tomorrow night at 8, I'll probably do the 2 more snowmen
Aw.
that I'll give away.
Or tonight or something, but yeah. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and because I don't know if anyone else is coming up, so we'll go ahead and I'm going to try to figure out how to do the bring the thing up, because I already had those things set up. I think I have to hit share or something to bring up the other screens. Do you know how to
Jory, are you trying to share to
Yeah.
the okay, so you should
The wheel?
would you like help?
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to share the screen.
It says at the bottom, it says mute, stop cam settings, present, invite, leave studio. So I'm assuming it means present.
Yep. Click on present. Excuse me. Click on present.
Okay. Then it says share screen.
Click share screen.
Mhm.
And then what will happen is, just like when you let us on, the screen itself will have its own window that you have to add.
Okay. Let me put this on my phone here so I can see that it's working.
Okay.
If I set my phone up here in front of me, then I know I'm doing it right. Because I lose the screen when I do this, I believe.
If you want, I can look for you on your channel.
Okay. Screen share. So I hit share screen.
Correct.
All right. And then I think I hit Chrome tab.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
There's
I've already got these.
winners and channels.
I've already got these done. Let's see.
You drop and drag.
Let me
You
see.
should have to add to stream.
Add to stream.
So when you clicked on Chrome tab, it should look like you have another guest backstage, which is your screen from the computer, and then you hit add to stream.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Holiday. What did I call this one? This one.
Holiday 22. Yeah.
Holiday Blessing 22.
Drawing. Right there.
Is that the right one?
So go ahead and double click it.
Okay, this
single
one.
click it.
Okay, is it there now?
No.
Oh, no.
Waiting.
Okay.
Nope.
Now
Now
it says share.
All right.
I see it on StreamYard. I'm just waiting for my phone to catch up. Yep, it's coming up.
There
Okay,
it is.
Okay, I did it.
Great
Now,
job.
the next time I do this, I probably will forget.
Call me. I'll help.
Yeah, we don't usually remember what we just did.
So this will be the grand prize winner.
You want to do grand prize first or last? Or the grand prize winner could be anybody.
The grand prize winner is the people that won from the 7 channels.
Okay.
And I also have another winning thing after this.
Okay.
So
So one of the 7 gets 2 paintings.
one of these people is going to get a painting from
Right.
Joy Blessed Life and a painting from the grand prize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them gets 2 paintings.
And then one of these people, whoever wins this, is going to get a prize from each one of the 7 other channels.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and roll the grand prize, and then after this, we'll roll the other prizes.
Okay.
So I just click on it to hit spin, right?
That's what it says. Click to spin.
Okay. So here we go.
Living Miracle
Homestead. That is Kathy, Living Miracle Homestead. So congratulations, Kathy. I don't think she's in here right now, but she won from, let's see, from Gale Southern Living. That was the semifinalist. So that's who. So Gail would have her information. But if she wants to get, I think she might have given it to me. Living Miracle Homestead, she actually has a channel and stuff. So that's the winner of that. Now,
okay, remove.
how do I
Hit remove?
No, that just removes her name. How do I remove it from the actual?
It says remove to the right, down below her name. It says remove. That'll remove her from the wheel.
Okay.
And
now
then,
you click it to spin again.
No, I'm not. That's the winner from this one. We're picking another wheel for the next winner. So how do I remove this?
So you should be able to remove from the screen if you don't see that, you should be able.
Minimize it.
Should
wait a
you
minute.
minimize it or?
Okay.
You should. It should look like the screen should look like a
Oh,
guest backstage.
Okay. I had to
And
come back in here.
You got it.
Okay. So now we're gonna do the next one. Let me see.
That's stop screen.
Stop screen. Okay, so I'm gonna share screen again.
Mhm.
Share screen and do the right, Chrome tab.
Chrome tab.
And then now I do this one to viewers. Okay. Yay, I did it. So this is a list of names from one of the things I said was I was going to add names from people that have been watching and in the comments since we started the collab. So I went through and found people that were in the comments of what US names, because that was one of the rules of, because you have to mail the prizes and stuff. So this is, you guys don't have to do anything with this, the collaborators. This is for Donny and I. And so that is these paintings, the bigger ones, ones. This is one of them right here. And then, so this is the one we'll give away first to one of the people. We're going to give away 2 to this. Oh, by the way, forgot to show this. This is the prize. This was the grand prize one right here.
Wow.
This is on a regular canvas. And so this was the grand prize painting right here for Living Miracle Homestead. Her name.
Wow.
So that's hers. So
Joy, do you want us to say what we're going to be giving to the grand prize winner, or no, not
sure,
yet?
go ahead.
For me, I've been making candles. So I've got 8-ounce, it's a pine scent. And then I also, I don't know if you can see it, make these crocheted washcloths. So this is one of them, and I'm going to be including another one with it.
Wow.
Chuck?
We hadn't decided. I tell you what we did for Katie. We had a Christmas mug or something like that, I think, and put some chocolate or hot chocolate or something for it, and a towel, a kitchen towel with a Christmas something or other on it. A journal, my wife picks all this out, so I'm just kind of going by, like a journal that you can write in for your gardening and stuff, and I think an ornament, like a Christmas ornament.
Wow, that's a lot.
So
That's
it'll
nice.
be something like that. I hadn't thought about maybe putting like a little gift card or something in there. All this is kind of new to me, but we do want them to have a Merry Christmas and best as we can anyway, you know.
Amen.
That's really sweet.
Viola, do you know what you're?
I haven't really decided yet either.
My type of person.
I was kind of waiting to see who won. And then what I normally do, go to their About page and read something about them. And
Yeah.
then
Oh,
I
That's
try.
an awesome idea.
that's an
that's
awesome
great.
idea.
Yeah.
And then they might not be a well, in this case she is one, but in the case that if it was not a channel or something, then you would just have to email them or something, to learn something about them. But in this case, she is a homesteader, you know, so she grows garden and everything. She has a lot in common with you.
Yeah, so I'll find something to send her that I think she might like.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll draw the first name on and this is a thank you to our viewers that have been commenting on on our videos. And again, that's going to be your thank you gift.
Yep.
So
This is incredible.
I'll be glad to do one for you. Oh.
Tina Ballinger. We have to write that down so we remember that name.
That's not Tina. T for Tina.
Okay.
All right.
And if we, I'm hitting the wrong thing. If for some reason that we don't hear from Tina, then we'll pick someone else. We'll draw
pick a backup one right now.
We'll draw someone else for that. So
spin it later, or go ahead and spin up the backup one now.
Oops. Stuff is crashing down on me here. We have some stuff to send back, Netgear stuff. So the box came down on me that we had to switch internet because the internet didn't work. So this is the next one. This is what the name we're going to draw now. This is the thank you gift for our viewer. And we appreciate that people are watching our channel.
Original piece of art.
So let's go ahead and spin that.
Almost to Santa's head.
Jack Best. I'm going to write that down.
I'm taking pictures for you, except for the first one, Joy. So you have a backup.
A backup.
The first winner, though, could you give me their name?
The first one was Tina Ballinger, Ballinger.
Actually, no, I got that one. I'm sorry. I meant the one for it was Little Miracle.
Living Miracle.
Oh, yeah, Little Miracle.
Living Miracle. Thank you.
Kathy with a C. Okay. Should I do, well, if you want to make a couple extra paintings anyway, just in case.
Oh, sure. They just pop right out.
Come on, Donny.
Because these are people that aren't those two names right there aren't normally in our comments, but they were in the last month. That's why I added them and stuff. So I'm just not sure.
They're new.
I'm not sure if they'll see again, because they watched the Gatlinburg parade, which I had 8,400 views on that. So I'm not totally sure though. I'm not totally sure if they will, be watching this and see it and know that they won.
Well, let's keep spinning until my name comes up. Or somebody we know. Somebody that we know their address at least.
Well, we can do
a backup.
We can do a backup.
Of runners up. We need to do a runners up spin.
A runner up.
Yeah, a runner up spin.
And you never know, he might paint a painting and give it to the runner up anyway. Smoky Mountain Man. Okay.
Hey, we know him.
We do know him.
Okay.
Should we do another one just in case? A second runner-up just in case the first two people don't contact us because they watched us on the Gatlinburg.
Right. Okay. Oh, I thought you mentioned it was people that commented.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did.
They watched, but it was like the Gatlinburg parade. So that whether they're watching all the time, I don't know. Just in case.
And the second runner-up is
okay.
Our Guns 1776. Arkansas Guns, I'll bet.
Okay, I'm familiar with him. Okay, so those are runners-up, just in case the first two don't.
Wonderful. Well, this is
All
kind of
right.
fun.
So let's see.
I like spinning the wheel. No wonder that show Wheel of Fortune is so famous.
So that was fun. That was fun. So
Very fun.
yeah, thank you. I don't know. Did anybody put their links in the chat? Did a moderator put their links in the chat? Everyone that was in
Maya Blama's in there.
the collab.
Multi-Hunter is in
Let me
there.
see. I'm not sure if anybody put in who's in here that knows how to put links.
Dark Lord.
Lisa, you know how to put links. Put a
Life,
comment and
Life with Belinda and Chuck's in there. I see their link.
yeah.
I see Alabama.
I
Farm
think you're a
Life link.
wrench, Chuck. I think you're a wrench.
Crabby Beagle.
Lisa, leave a comment and I can wrench you.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Okay. So
Yogi wants a wrench. Hey, Yogi baby. Yeah, I'm not giving you a wrench, no. Yeah.
okay, wait a minute.
Mr. Ranger,
No, it
sir.
didn't work there.
Where's that picnic basket?
Okay. I did wrench you earlier, but I don't know why it didn't take. I did it on the computer. It didn't go. I must have did something wrong when I did it. So if you guys can leave to it would be of course Chuck's channel, Lisa's channel, My Granny Garden Viola's channel, MB Heritage Farms, Gale Southern Living.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
My Alabama Farm Life.
Replay.
Homestead Fresh. I think they were in the comments. So if Homestead Fresh, if you want to leave another comment, then they can just grab your channel and put it in there.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. So is that the 7? Let me see.
I'm working on it now. Look at Chuck Bill moving
My
along.
Alabama Farm Life too. Her channel.
I'm taking care of Viola right now.
Yeah, and Gail's leaving some links in there too. Thank you, Gail.
All right. Well, what a blessing to have you all with us. Thank you so much.
It
He-
was good to be here.
If you're able, sometime on a Thursday night, Chuck, he at 9 o'clock he does a live stream on Team Jesus. So you could come up and give a little gospel message.
Is that 9 o'clock Eastern?
Yeah,
9 o'clock Eastern. That's on Thursday nights.
Thursday nights. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like having guests. I bring out something, and then, boy, my guests, they always have a great revelation, understanding, and bring out a point that I didn't see. It's just a wonderful teamwork thing.
Pastor Scott from Kicking It Country has been on several times, but he was busy.
Once his
with,
hours changed,
yeah,
and
he was real busy with like 12-hour days and stuff, so he wasn't able to be on for a while.
I'm just now starting to meet some of these folks, which I've met Scott before, and but a few of the other ones I'm just now meeting.
Yeah.
Did you get them all, Lisa?
Yeah, I've been trying to check them off. Everybody's got them. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. I just
Wonderful.
want for the replay, I just wanted to make sure everybody's link was in there. in case somebody watching now or later could go ahead and click on those links and connect with those channels. We appreciate them because they're all givers.
Yep.
And both Chuck and Lisa do interviews on their channels. They're really good with interviews.
Yeah, I had a good one.
I love doing interviews. I love meeting people.
Yeah.
And it just helps me get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah. And Gail Southern Living, she does interviews too. She just did an interview with Donny yesterday. Yeah. So, and it really it's really, good helping to, grow other channels when you guys interview and stuff, because, it shouts out the channel. You pull things out of people. You pull things out of people that maybe they weren't even thinking about talking about, Lisa's really good at those interviews.
She is.
Very good at it. Yeah.
That's why I have something scrolling at the bottom of my screen that says, and if I miss you in the chat.
She's really good though. I mean, she is like a hero multitasker. I watch her when she does these interviews, and she pays really good attention to both the person she's interviewing and to her chat. She does her best to greet everyone, in the chat and stuff. I really admire her ability to do that.
I'm going to need a bigger screen because my head is swelling every time I talk to you, Joy. You're so sweet.
Well, I
You're
deal
just
with
a good left and right brain person.
I deal with Asperger's syndrome, which is high functioning autism. So it's like, Donny is my person that is like my backup person that helps me, because if I'm nervous or anxious or whatever, he is there for me, and he can talk, and, he can get on his Team Jesus live stream and just talk, and he's good to go by himself. I need his support. So I appreciate when people are able to do that. I mean, it's, I respect it, so, but Chuck is a minister, so he can be out there too, just talking and interviewing people easily,
I just can't keep up with both the chat and the person I'm talking to at the same time, but I got so many people helping me, generally in the chat. They kind of keep me online.
Yeah.
Halfway anyway.
Right.
And I apologize for keep going in and out. I'm checking on my wife. She had knee surgery last week, and she makes me nervous when she gets up.
Yeah. We pray a quick healing for her knee in the name of Jesus.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Jesus.
So anyway, thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it so much. We appreciate everyone that was here in the chat watching. And if you want to support these channels, like I said, they're givers. Every channel that is the link, even if they did not come up, they are givers. So we appreciate that. And we want to say, we love you. But Jesus loves you more. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Yep. Don't forget Tuesday night 8, Thursday night 9, Saturday 7.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. See you again.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Love you much.
Okay, now end screen. Bye. Love you all.